Hello, so I'm going to have one of these and they're very tasty. I've already had two, but what I want to do in this video is show you how exactly these work best, because these are the sort of MREs that you can do in a few different ways, and in theory you can still eat them and it will be fine, but they're kind of best when you do them closest to the instructions, but the instructions aren't the clearest on these. So a bit to notice on there is where it says water required 250 milliliters. So you want to have at least that amount measured out. If you use too much more than that, these essentially turn into soup with bits of chicken or whatever floating in them, rather than actually being sort of quite a tasty sort of paste sort of thing. So bear that in mind. If you heard the kettle boiling, that's because basically you can do these particular ones with cold or hot water, the Expedition Foods ones, but I don't believe they've got a very good heater in them, if they do have a heater in them. So as in, when I've done some of these before and put water in, they do seem to heat up a bit when they rehydrate, but not to the extent that it would be a hot meal if you didn't use sort of hot water. So just to show the instructions on the back, these are pretty simple. So basically, you cut them open or tear them open along this line here. You open up the pouch, you take the oxygen absorber out, fill it with a hot water of roughly the amount, stir it and seal the bag, like you do with some of these MREs. Then once you've done that, you leave it about 5 minutes, but again, it can vary a bit in time. Sometimes they seem to, rehydrate faster, sometimes a bit slower. And then you obviously just enjoy it and eat it. And then if you want to, you can obviously rip the bag there along that line where it's a bit easier just to get the spoon and then get to the bottom of the bag. So now the kettle's boiled, I'll just cut to getting this ready to go. Okay, so there's 300 milliliters there. I've done 300 rather than 250 of boiling water, which is cooling down now. There's the oxygen absorber, sort of silica gel type stuff I've taken out. And you can see there, that's what it looks like inside, at least this one. So they're a bit like a pot noodly sort of thing when you first sort of, open them. So if I just pour that in and see if I can get that in frame. See, obviously that's absorbing it quite quickly. Very strong smell coming from this already. So what I'm going to do now is start stirring it in. So pretty simply, get a spoon and start stirring it. Obviously, if you pour it in very slowly and stir as you pour, it works a bit better, but it's up to you how you want to do it. But the idea is that basically you get as much of this mushed up as possible. So what I'm going to do is keep stirring that off the camera for a little bit now, then seal the pouch up ready to eat. I won't show you me eating it on the video because that's a bit disgusting. But these do taste actually really nice. You can hopefully see there what the process is doing. And obviously if you had a canteen on you, if you've used boiling water or whatever, you could just pop in a little bit of extra water if you wanted it a bit mushier or whatever. So there you go, but these are actually quite tasty. And as you can see, this is a 1,000 calorie one, so it's pretty hefty.